Hope that all of you are keeping fine. And we had seen in the last two classes the first two stanzas of the poem Forest Fires. There we have noticed already certain human activities which led to the forest fire. The activities of human being. In the first stanza we noticed someone dropped a burning matchstick. And in the second stanza we noticed someone built a campfire and failed to put it out. And today we are going to see the third stanza here. It is not the activity of the human being but the passive nature of the human being which led to the forest fire. You have to notice that in the first two stanzas it is the activity, a certain action that was the reason for the forest fire. But in the third stanza, the passive nature, that means fail to do something. As a human being, each one of us has got certain duties and responsibilities. And it is our duty to perform that duties and responsibilities in a full potential. And in the third stanza, we will notice that there is a person who represents all of us. He is not doing anything. He saw the forest fire, he saw the fire there, then also he is not ready to put it out. So first we will go through the stanza. Someone saw a little fire as he was passing by. He did not stop to put it out. He did not even try. He had not started it, of course. He had not time to spare. That it might start a forest fire, he did not even care. So the passive nature of human being is revealed here. What is the passive nature revealed here? The person, while going somewhere, he noticed a forest fire. And what was his reaction? He thought that it is not his duty. And he thought that it was not started by him. Many times we also think in the same way. Whenever we see something, the pollution or some kind of issues going on, we may think it is not started by me and I am not responsible. That is a negative thinking style according to the poet. Here, the person who was moving from one place to another place, he noticed the fire or maybe a burning matchstick or a campfire or anything. He noticed a fire and he thought that it is not his duty. He did not stop to put it out. He did not even try. The person was not ready to try to put out. Sometimes if it is very big, it may not be that much easy to put it out the fire. Then we should get the help of other people. But this person, he was not even ready to try to put it out the forest fire. And what was his thinking style? He thought that it was not started by him. It was started by someone else. So it is not my duty. It is the duty of the person who did. That is the mentality of the person. Of course, he had no time to spare. Spare means he is not having enough time, enough free time maybe to spend. He may be busy in our life. We always busy with our own matters only. We don't bother about other people. We always worried about getting money or jobs, studies. We always busy, not even ready to listen to others' problem and the problems faced by the environment or the nature, and even we are ready to exploit the nature. So here the poet says that the person, he was not having enough time and he was very busy with his own matters, and he didn't want to spend his time for putting out this fire. So the person was moving from one place to another. He noticed a fire that was going on there. Then he thought that it was not started by him and he was not having enough time to spend for the betterment of the nature. So he went away from the place. and the poet says that it might start a forest fire. The person, he did not stay there or he did not put it out. Then what happened? The same fire became a forest fire, and even the person who did not stay and who did not try to put it out the fire, he also didn't think that it would lead to a forest fire or a big fire. So that is the causes for the forest fire. The first stanza, as you saw, the person, while he was traveling, he dropped a burning matchstick and he just went away unnoticed. What happened the next? Then the fire, it caught the grasses, then from grass to the bushes, then bush to the tree, then the entire forest fire started. And in the second stanza we notice that there is a beautiful campfire during the celebration or the party. And what happened after the party or the celebration? They did not put it out the campfire. So the small breeze came and the embers started to blaze and small fire started. Then it led to the forest fire. All the trees which took long years, hundreds of years to grow, became dead, blackened. And in the third stanza we noticed the inactivity, the passive nature of human being, which led to the forest fire. What was the passive nature here? The person found that there is a fire, but he did not have enough time to spend, and he just went away from the place. He thought that it was not done by him and it was not his duty or responsibility. So he just went from the place, and what was the result there? The same fire caused the forest fire. I hope that you all understood the poem. This is a simple poem, and here through this forest fire, this poem, the poet, he gives clear idea the ignorant ways or the mistakes of human being, how it can lead to the destruction of the environment or the nature. So you may please go through the 3 stanzas, and if you have any doubts you can just clarify with me on Csoft. Regarding the questions given in your textbook, you may please find out the answers for all the questions given in your textbook and write in your notebook, and find out the rhyming scheme of the poem from each stanzas, first, second and third. Thank you. Have a nice day.